Hello everyone, this is Nabil Murad from Toronto, Canada. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to fix text by using some of the popular text functions. I have a set of Canadian postal codes, and Canadian postal codes consist of a character, digit, character, then a space, then a digit, character, digit, and everything is capitalized. When I imported this set of Canadian postal code, they don't look any way that Excel likes, so I'm going to fix them in different ways. The first technique is by using functions. I'll be using a function that extracts from the left side of a string of text. So if I start by typing equal left, and then I hit the tab key, the left function asks me about the text from which I would like to extract. My text is in cell B4, and then I'm going to hit comma. I would like to extract 3 characters from the left side, so I'm going to type 3 and close the bracket. When I hit enter at this point, the result will be M2J. It extracts the first 3 characters. So I would like to continue building up my function, so I'm going to hit the F2 key, the edit mode, and I would like to join the left function. So I'm going to use the joining operator, the AND symbol, Shift 7 on your keyboard, and then to insert a space, I'll type that space in double quotation, double quote, space, double quote. Now I extracted 3 characters from the left side, I joined it to a space. Now I would like to join the space, so I'll type another joining operator and Shift 7 on your keyboard, and I'll join it to another function that works exactly the same way like the left function, but it extracts from the right side, so I'm going to type right, and then I hit tab. I would like to extract from the right side of the same exact cell, and I would like to extract also 3 characters, so I'll type 3, close the bracket and hit enter, and I was able to insert a space and split my postal code into 2 parts. Now I would like to take care of capitalization. We have 3 functions in Excel that deal with capitalization. We have a function that capitalizes everything. This is called the upper function. It's the one that I'll be using right now. And then we have another function that converts everything to lowercase. It's called the lower function. And we have a third function that capitalizes the first letter of each word. We use it for proper name. That's why we call it the proper function. I created my function partially, so I'm going to put it in the edit mode by hitting the F2 key one last time, and then to the right side of the equal sign I'm going to type upper, and then I'm going to hit the tab key and close the bracket after the right function. So I'll close the bracket. Remember, the last bracket must be black in color and it appears bold on screen for 2 seconds until it turns back to regular. Now I fixed my postal code. I can simply double click and send it down. In my next method, I'll be using a different function. I'll be using a replace function. And the replace function simply asks you about the old text. This is the old text where I want to do the replacement, and the start number for making the replacement, the number of characters you would like to replace, and then what would you like to put instead, and that's the screen tip or the arguments of the replace function. So I'll be creating this replace function. It's a little bit tricky function because I'm not using it the regular way. So I'm going to type equal replace, and then when I hit tab, it asks me, where is your old text? Here is the screen tip. I'm going to click on B4, and then I'll hit comma. My starting number will be this 7 here, so I'm going to type 4. Usually when I use the replace function, I type a positive number, so I'm moving to the right. So if I type 2, it will be replacing the 7 and the T. If I type 3, it will be replacing the 7, the T, and the 6. But look at that. I'm going to write a 0, so it will be moving backward. And here I'm going to hit comma and specify what I would like to put instead, a space, double quote, space, double quote, and close the bracket. When I hit enter, this is what I get. So I need to capitalize everything. So I'm going to put it in the edit mode one last time, F2, and I'll use my upper function. So I'll type upper, hit tab, and close the bracket for the upper function, and then double click and send it down. So that's another way by using the replace function combined with an upper function. And the last and easiest way to fix this column of Canadian postal codes, assuming that you are using Office 2013 or Office 2016, The option that I'll be talking about is the flash fill technique, and the flash fill has been introduced for the first time in Office 2013. All what you need to do is to type the postal code correctly. So I'm going to type M2J and then a space and then 4T6. And when I hit enter and I start typing the first character of the second postal code, I'm going to type an N. All what I'm going to type is an N. Excel will look at the pattern and will offer to continue the entire column for me. All what I need to do is to hit enter. So using the flash fill technique is very useful and very easy, but it has its only limitation that you can create it to the right side of the text that you want to fix. If you try to create it to the left side, it won't work. Thank you for watching, and until we meet in our next tutorial, your comments are much appreciated.